Welcome you in to the Small Ball Podcast alongside Trevor Micklin and Christian Dennis. I'm Scott Ayers. Producer Andy is behind the scenes. Guys, we are in the heart of just dead season. I know the Olympics is coming up. But as just an NBA show, this is about as dry as it gets. The drought of all droughts. The news we're getting is like Spencer Dinwiddie is signing somewhere, Evan Mobley, Max. Most importantly, though, Russell Westbrook is a Denver Nugget.
Welcome home,
Russ.
MVP, 2 MVPs in Denver.
Wow.
You know, first time Jokic has played with another MVP and All-Star.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Sky's the limit for the Nuggets.
It's a dead season, but we're going to try to entertain you guys this show.
Let's give this season of our lives a little CPR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just like
Boom, boom.
staying alive.
Boom, boom.
Staying alive.
Boom.
That's nice. Yeah, CPR. Russell Westbrook is a Nugget. That's kind of fun. Let's move on to something that's more important, and that's our Intramural Basketball League.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. And guys, I had the privilege of being mic'd up for this game.
I'm mic'd up right now. Be careful.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Be careful. Be
I
careful.
think it's
Mic'd
cool.
up,
I think it's
mic'd
cool
up.
you're going to AA, bro.
Mic'd up. Mic'd up.
I definitely had a performance of the ages.
What was your stat line, Scotty?
It was around 20 points, probably close to 10 assists, and like 9 or 10 rebounds.
What did you actually have, actually?
It was like 4 or 6 points. I had probably like 4 rebounds. And at least an assist or 2.
Yeah.
We need to start calling you Windex because you keep that glass clean.
I keep that glass
What
clean.
is in your pocket?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to say. I actually packed my jersey. Talk for a second. I have something I want.
Okay, Scott's got something he wants to share, but I beat the allegations. Going into this game, people were saying I'm a losing player, but we won.
Yeah.
We won.
We won big, too.
Big. 2 voice cracks in 1 sentence.
50-point win. And I'm wearing my jersey because I think,
Was that dramatic enough for you to?
yeah, I was really good.
I'm glad you put it on during the show, not before.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to be dramatic because, it's like we always hear, oh, you're wearing another person's last name on your back.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, there's literally
Not
no
me.
last name.
Not on this jersey.
There's literally no last name on that
No,
jersey.
number 3 came to play.
Number 3.
That's what I did. So I got mic'd up. Couple of highlights. The ref asked, he knows Shane, our teammate. For those who are listening, we have a good player on our team named Shane. He was wondering where Shane was. He was like, hey, where's your point guard at? What's that?
Where your point guard at?
No show today. Disrespectful. Doesn't love the game like we do. It's like, don't do that to me. I'm the point guard.
Yeah.
Kyle, I gave Kyle an assist. I said, nice assist. And he responded with, ISIS? Hey, Kyle, that's your assist. ISIS? No, not ISIS, an assist. I said, no, not ISIS, an assist. So, yeah, I didn't miss a shot all game.
Did you actually? No, you missed some shots. It's like, wait a second. No, I vividly remember some of these misses.
Yeah, no, I did have a couple misses. But
Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully. But 50-point win. What are we, 4-1?
Yeah.
No.
3-1?
3-1, yeah.
3-1.
Feels like 4-1.
Yeah.
I'm already chalking it a dub.
3 wins against, with the combined, those teams have a combined record of like 1-10.
Here's the thing. The real test is this week. Tomorrow, we play the number 1 team.
Yeah, in the league.
I believe us. I believe in us.
And don't you know, like, their best player?
Yeah.
Is he good?
From what I've heard, he's good.
Is it
From what
true
I've heard,
played-
he played overseas.
Yeah.
Professional.
Where do you think he played?
I don't know, but I know he wants to play in Thailand. I think, or maybe he already played in Thailand. He's trying to get back. So he's gonna, but he's trying to get back, but he's got to go through us.
I was
And
thinking
let's just say it's not gonna be easy.
I was sending him a message.
I literally was thinking about this. I was like, man, I just like imagine he was playing in, some league in like Tel Aviv and he was just balling up on some Israelites and then he comes home and has to play us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is scary.
It's scary.
I mean, imagine just all of us just barking at him.
No one's barking like that overseas.
No,
That's for
not
sure.
like us.
I got one really hard foul in me tomorrow.
Really?
If he comes in the paint, he's not going to want to
No.
come back.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, not like, well, yeah, he'll
not
need
gonna
a
hurt- I'm not
stretcher.
gonna injure
He'll need
the
a
guy.
stretcher.
Jeez. I want that matchup though.
Speaking of hard fouls,
He's gonna cook me, but I want that matchup to start the game.
We might as well just send 2 guys at him.
I want him. I want him bad.
Trevor out of context.
Add that to the list of Trevor barking. Let's continue the show.
Let's move on. Really, the only other big news is TNT said, Amazon, we see your offer, and we're going to match it. Ooh. Ernie and the boys said, we ain't leaving yet.
Except I think Chuck maybe already announced retirement.
Chuck is going to retire.
Okay.
But the rest said, we ain't leaving yet.
Leaving.
So now the NBA has to decide which package they want to go with.
The new package with Amazon and all these different other people, or TNT, the one that everyone wants to keep around.
Everyone wants to keep around TNT.
Do we know who would be on the Amazon cast?
It's like NBC, Amazon, ESPN.
Oh, we don't know who the
We don't know who they are though.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And you need like 6 different subscriptions to watch.
Yeah, that's
for all the different primetime.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it is like essentially there's going to be a primetime game every single night,
That is cool.
which that is cool. Now
More Bronny. I need more Bronny in my life.
Yeah.
Thank goodness I get to
that's
see
where
him
it can
3
go
times a
wrong,
week.
Is like, are we going to have Lakers on 3 nights a week, including the weekends? Maybe an extra one.
Dude.
Like, are they just going to have all the Lakers games?
Maybe we'll get a Magic game this year. Paolo.
Can
Sick.
you imagine?
Oh man.
Could you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Because his first primetime game was in the playoffs, right?
I think he
he
had
had
one.
Oh, okay.
He didn't get a single primetime game his rookie season, and he got one in the regular season.
So crazy.
And they put him on NBA TV for the playoffs. So I wouldn't really call that primetime either. Just disrespectful to, future All-Star.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they set up their scheduling because, like, I want to see, like, with Ja back, like, I want to see more Ja.
Yeah.
I want to see the Minnesota Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards, Russell Westbrook on the Nuggets, like, DeMar DeRozan on the Kings. Like, those are kind of fun. Like, let's throw some of the newer teams out there.
I agree. I completely agree.
Did you guys see that the Celtics signed Sam Hauser to 4 years, 45 mil? Like, where is this money coming from? I'm so confused.
It's hilarious because the owners are trying to sell right now.
Yeah.
And they're just signing everyone.
I saw they're like 200 over the luxury tax, 200 million over the luxury tax. Something
They're paying a ridiculous amount of money because of the luxury tax on top of their salaries. So it's just like these owners, they gotta be losing money at this point.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. the return on investment.
No.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that is.
I mean,
Did we just become a business podcast, by the way?
Yeah, we're talking about financial freedom.
Don't wear someone else's last name.
Yeah. Never use a credit card, only paying cash.
Wait, we're kind of dialed. Maybe that's what we do during the off season. We just give business advice.
Let's do that.
All right.
You guys drive Teslas.
Yeah.
I have a Roth.
You've got. I open up an account through Northwestern Mutual.
You got a Roth IRA?
Bang.
How much you invest this year?
So much money. It's like $150 a month.
Nice.
Nice, that is good.
That's a lot of G's.
Good job, Scott.
Yeah.
That's a lot of G's. Give me some, Andy. Oh, Andy's got something?
Yeah, so this is actually real. I started investing into some of the work stuff that they offer, and they do a 4% match every year, and I'm seeing 18% growth per quarter.
Wait, you just started doing that?
No, maybe like a month ago.
Bang.
Yeah. I'm super out of the game, but yeah, I've seen
Wait,
insane
I've been
growth that
working
way.
on that for a while.
Yeah,
Wait, is this
it's
a
crazy.
business podcast?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
But I do have my other Roth, and that helped me buy my house.
Nice.
Bang. And you served in our military.
If you're listening right now, if you guys are listening right now and you don't have a Roth IRA, I'd highly encourage you, invest while you're young.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Invest while you're young.
Yes.
Get a Roth IRA. I'm being serious.
It's
Yes.
just like that one commercial. It's like, don't let future you hate you.
Yeah.
So focus on your future now.
Yeah.
You know, put some acorns away so you can have some later.
I feel like that podcast that you keep sending me reels of.
Oh, they're awesome. What is that? What is the name of their podcast?
I'll look it up, but describe what they do.
They're
going
they have
viral.
Gel Guy. They go viral. Every single post I don't know if it's for the best ways or the worst ways.
No, it's the worst. These guys,
Everyone's making fun of him.
Yes, but I love it. I love Gel Guy.
they just yap. They just yap about nonsense. The podcast has no direction. I get a reel. I send Scott probably on a daily 10 reels. Scott sends me one every other day, and it's these guys. Which I didn't know I was going to confront you. Do you watch the reels I send? Everyone.
Yeah, I do.
Do you actually?
No, not everyone.
You know what's ridiculous about
I've
that?
seen some of them.
No. You know what's ridiculous about
What?
that? Is I send most of my reels to Christian, my brother,
And me.
and then I keep you on the elite list. Where like if they're actually elite, I'll send them to everyone. You're included on everyone.
Wait, but what's everyone? Is that a big group of people?
No, it's like 6 people. You're one of them. Yeah. So, anyways, When in Doubt podcast. Don't check them out because it's so boring, but they go viral. And
Are these the guys that
that's
were-
how I feel like right now.
Yeah.
They just yap about
Were they
nonsense.
talking about Shrek 5?
Yes.
Yes, they were talking about Shrek 5.
They talk
and,
about everything.
And they were like, one guy hasn't seen it. Like, you haven't watched Shrek 5? And the guy was like, you haven't seen Star Wars? He's like, no one watches that.
That's who we're
But
becoming.
they're getting clowned because of how lame their pod is.
And that's what we are.
That's what we're doing right
Actually,
now.
I kind of wish we got clowned because they're probably making money off of that.
No way.
By all the views they're getting, they definitely are making money.
I don't know, man.
Think of how rich Gel Guy is.
USA basketball, huh?
Yeah, this is our last segment. Good segue. Barely beat South Sudan.
Good segue. All I said was USA basketball. Good segue. Yeah.
Way to get us on topic, Trev.
Hey, always.
Lock in.
Let's keep this thing moving.
Let's lock in. They barely beat South Sudan. They beat Germany. They boat race everyone else. Joel Embiid had a quote. He's like, actually, the talent's like, it's all pretty even. Dude, buzz off. No, there's nothing even.
Yeah.
That's a way of saying like, hey, if we lose, it's like when you're playing a game with a friend. It's like, I haven't played in a while. You're probably gonna beat me, so to lessen the blow. That's what Joel's trying to do. It's like you have 10 of the best 15 players on planet Earth.
Dude, Wenyan Gabriel from South Sudan literally said after the game, he's like, we don't have a single basketball court that is indoors
Wow.
in Sudan.
That's crazy.
Like that's nuts. And so like that game meant so much for their country and so much for just like the development of the sport and the game. It's like, no, the talent pool is not even. South Sudan had no guy on that roster that is on a legit NBA roster. Like
Right.
we've seen like some two-way guys here and there, but like, no, the talent pool is not the same. Joel Embiid, you're an MVP. You're an all-star. This is like arguably one of the greatest teams collectively like ever assembled by Team USA in terms of talent-wise. But it's like they're like barely winning games. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what will happen. I still expect them to win every game. Maybe they lose one group game. But yeah, no, there should be pressure. And Joel Embiid should say, "Hey, there's pressure, but we're the best team." Don't talk to us like, "Oh, you're maybe the second or third best team." We know you're the best team.
Weren't they losing heading into the fourth today against Germany?
Yeah,
They were.
Yeah.
yeah,
They pulled it out, though.
they did. Yeah,
LeBron.
dude, LeBron just like he's 40 years old and he looks like he play for 10 more years. Like he just dominated. He was getting rebounds. He was just coming down the court and just like scoring on the other end.
He looks
was
so athletic still. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
For the last 10, I don't know. For the last 5 years, I've been saying, all right, this is when we're going to see him slow down.
He hasn't slowed down.
He slowed a little bit, but
Sure.
still, he's still leagues above the other guys.
Yeah.
But the thing with LeBron is like, I feel like he's so smart that he's just adapted his game around,
Right.
his age. And like he's able to maximize his potential by the way he plays. He's a little bit more below the rim, but he can still just yam on people. It's insane.
Right.
I think he had a reverse dunk to start the game against Germany. It's crazy.
It is insane. I've been thinking about this, and I have a question about one of these USA players. All right. Is there a more hated player in basketball than Joel Embiid? I look at all these posts and highlights. Every single comment is Joel Embiid sucks, even if it has nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Is there a player in the NBA that's more hated than him?
Online, I don't know.
Like, I think about James Harden. Is James Harden more hated? Is Russell Westbrook more hated?
Not anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know if there is.
For a guy that's like kind of top 3 potentially in the NBA, he is the most hated all-star. There's no other all-stars that get as much hate. I mean, you could say LeBron, but LeBron's like
He's
has
loved.
way too many people that love him.
Right. Maybe like a Dylan Brooks,
Yeah.
but he's not a star.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, Dylan Brooks, he's just like a good villain. But I was gonna say Tatum. Like a lot of people like on the internet don't like Tatum because he's so corny. They like JB.
But the
more.
thing with Tatum is like he just won a championship. So a lot of that like hate towards Tatum is like going to kind of go away.
It's more like clowning him. I don't think it's the same type of hate as Joel. Like, people just don't like Joel Embiid. They don't like the way he plays. They don't like his personality. They don't like anything about him. With Tatum, like, a lot of the people who maybe criticize his corniness will still say, like, I think he's corny. What did he say? We did it! It was so dumb.
Yeah.
In the moment, I was literally cringing. I was like, he's trying to recreate the KG. Anything's possible. But Tatum's a great basketball player. Maybe he's slightly overrated.
Sure.
I think he is overrated, but he's a great basketball player regardless.
he is. Yeah. The thing with Embiid, too, is it always feels like the guy needs some media training this late in his career because he's always putting his foot in his mouth. He's always saying things that bother people. But you also look at, like, his first and second exhibition games, and, like, he's trying to draw fouls. He's trying to flop. And they don't call that in FIBA basketball, and you're like, you know, it's about time there's a bit of a reckoning. He even did it in, like, their scrimmage against, like, Cooper Flag and Company, and it's like, at a certain point, I think fans have enough, and they can spot, like, hey, there's styles of basketball that we really like. There's styles that we don't. It's the same with that we saw in James Harden when we're like, man, you're foul baiting. Embiid is just to another level because he's already an elite basketball player, and so how he plays is just a turnoff, I think, for a lot of fans.
Well, it's with a guy like James Harden. Sure, it's annoying. He's a guard, right?
Yeah.
So that's you're kind of finesse. That's how you're going to score. You're going to be skilled.
Correct.
With Joel Embiid, he's 7'2".
Yeah.
And he's foul baiting.
Yeah.
And he's stronger than everyone else. It's just it's ridiculous.
I wish the NBA would switch to like the FIBA rules.
Me too.
Like let's
Me too.
play like that style of basketball, and also too like the balls on the rim be able to knock it out. Like it doesn't happen a ton, but like still like that would be sick to see that. And I just don't know why we have like these special rules for the NBA because it's like no one wants to see SGA and Embiid like just constantly foul bait and get to the line. Luka,
Trae Young, a bunch of guys do it.
We're so tired of like every possession a player is complaining because they're trying to get this foul. It's like let's just play basketball.
I think we will see a change as the game develops. Like, look, 10 years ago, I feel like. Maybe not 10 years ago, but 20 years ago, and you look at the game now, it has changed, and it will continue to evolve, and there's new rules in place. I mean, 10 years ago, they didn't have the play-in, and now the whole makeup of the playoffs has changed with that. We had a team in the finals from the play-in last year with the Miami Heat. So it's like the game is evolving, it's changing, the rules are changing, the format is changing. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
I'm wondering, too, now that they're calling it the NBA Cup, instead of the in-season tournament, and they're doing different group plays, I wonder if like
they test out some of the rules in that.
Yeah, maybe they're like
They
testing
should.
out like some more European style, you know,
That'd
because
be great.
that's where the idea comes from, like the international cups
Right.
and stuff like that. So
Also, when you said 10 years ago, I definitely envisioned like Ben Wallace, and I was like, wait, that's 20 years ago.
Right? Yeah, that's what I initially had thought.
That's like one of the first times I've had a real like, oh, that made me feel
yeah, like 10
old.
years
Right.
ago was like Steph Curry starting like his 3-point like revolution.
Yeah.
Right. Unbelievable. 10 years ago, 2014. Who was the first pick in that draft? Quick trivia. 2014 NBA.
Was Anthony Bennett? No, Anthony Bennett was
draft.
2013.
I-
Pretty sure he was. Bennett was 13. When Wiggins, or was he 2015?
Scott, I like where your head's at.
Did I, who would be after? When was Kyrie?
Just let me know when you guys lock it in.
No, Kyrie would have been earlier.
Lock it in. Lock in an answer.
I have no idea.
I'll say Andrew Wiggins.
Correct, Scott. Bing. That's impressive. Bing. To be able to pull that out. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I balled out there.
Who went 2 in that draft?
I don't know.
Come on, you guys know.
Is it Embiid?
No.
no,
Embiid went 3. Number 2. Come on.
Team?
Well, it was Milwaukee. He's out of the league now. He played for Sacramento briefly. Come on, forward.
Oh,
Duke.
Jabari?
Duke.
Jabari.
Jabari Walker?
Jabari Parker.
Oh,
Parker.
he's in Mexico.
Jabari Walker.
Parker. There's so many NBA names now.
I know. There are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wow, how about that? Look at that. Small ball trivia. All right, we've got an emergency segment. We've been talking USA. But guess what, guys? We at Small Ball, after Joe Biden said, hey, I'm done, the U.S. government contacted our podcast.
We're getting political.
We're getting political.
First it was finances. Now it's politics.
Now it's politics.
Let's go.
We have been assigned to pick one NBA player and for them to assign a vice president to run for the Democratic nominee.
Yeah.
And so here on this podcast, I felt like it was only right that we quickly pick a president and vice president to run for the U.S.
I'll say this. I did just see a post from Bobby Portis says, vote me Bobby POTUS. Ooh, for president of the United States. I like that. Bobby Portis is adored in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He's got an intense look to him, but he's also so sweet.
He's in the heartlands too.
We want someone strong,
Yes.
diplomatic.
Imagine like doing a debate with Bobby Portis. And he has
Looking at
his
you?
big eyes just staring at you like a crazy man.
I would like that, but I want to hear some other options.
Honestly, the first person that comes to my mind, Harrison Barnes.
Oh, so
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah, just very stand-up guy, very professional.
Yeah.
Would take it very seriously.
Yes.
He would find it a huge honor.
Yep.
Yeah, I just think that he's a responsible, respectable man. You know what you're gonna get from Harrison Barnes.
One person I wouldn't choose, C.J. McCollum.
Ooh.
He erased the middle class of the NBA. It's only big contracts or little contracts if you're in the NBA. Look at some of these guards who are still available. They're just going to sign minimums.
Yeah, that would be like C.J. McCollum erasing us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great point. That's why I said it.
That's why I said it.
Also, another person I wouldn't want, Grant Williams.
No.
No
Don't trust
way.
him.
Weren't they together?
Yeah, he's like VP.
Yeah, that's a terrible 1-2 punch.
No.
Miles Bridges, KPJ. No.
No. Josh Giddey cleared allegations.
Yep.
That is a very politician answer because so many politicians have all these allegations of sexual assault.
Good point.
Josh Giddey kind of fits the mold.
He's also Australian, so
Oh yeah, he couldn't.
that
couldn't
probably
run.
that
can't run.
That's
Can't
why
run.
That's why he's
Yep. Maybe for their presidency.
Oh,
Or
there's
if they
a
have a-
softball of LeBron,
Nah.
but he'd be more of a monarchy because he'd want to be the king.
Yeah. He's too power controlling.
Yeah.
Do you
I don't
think
like that.
If LeBron was the president, his VP could be Kyrie because technically Kyrie was born in Australia.
He's a U.S. citizen, I bet.
Yeah. I agree with you there.
Then that means I think that's the requirement. You got to be a U.S. citizen and live in the country for X amount of years. He's been here long enough. Surely.
He was born in
What
Australia.
about this?
Give
It's
it to me.
Bronny who undercuts LeBron. He becomes president.
Oh, so
President Bronny James.
oh, Bronny is the rightful heir and claims the throne.
He is the rightful heir and claims to the U.S. presidential throne.
I like Bobby Portis. I was trying to think of other guys, but man,
But I think this is a Bobby Portis.
we're a Bobby Portis.
I
pod.
think the ticket is Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton.
no,
we can't have
no.
two. We can't have two representatives
We also,
from Milwaukee.
I feel like Bobby Portis provides spice and maybe a little bit of vet wisdom. I feel like we need
someone younger.
some youth in the office to really relate
Wow,
to the younger
okay.
population in the United States.
I like that. Okay.
Maybe a West Coast guy. So
Sure,
East Coast,
you have
West
someone in
Coast.
the Heartland, someone on the coast.
Yeah.
Who is someone that we could bring in VP for POTUS Bobby Portis?
Zion and he says Zion. I'm gonna go no.
No.
Probably Ja Morant's not a good candidate.
Probably
no.
can't go Jaw.
What about like
Jaime Jaquez?
Man, that's very East Coast. You can't go with Anthony Edwards either.
No.
Oh, got it.
who?
I think Tyrese Halliburton.
Ooh, East Coast.
Yeah, but like,
We'll make an exception.
he should be up there.
I think so.
He is very.
Okay,
like that.
Tyrese.
Honestly, Indiana is really close to Milwaukee too, so that.
And some of the outfits I see Tyrese in, it's very political-esque, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
He's dressed like a cool, trendy politician.
Like
What
an
about-
AOC.
okay.
Yeah, he's like AOC.
What about this is a move to maybe get the TikTok people generation? Like what if we went and got Grady Dick?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Jared McCain.
No. He would be a good one too. He's bigger on TikTok, but Grady Dick, he's a great dancer.
Jared McCain, is he related to John McCain?
Oh, maybe people will think
Yeah.
he died though. I think
John is dead, but hey, this is his
Jay McCain.
Jay McCain.
People are gonna we'll get some write-ins for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay
That's the one.
It's like, wait, is that John's son?
Yeah.
They have no idea. It's Jared's.
They have no relation.
All right. Bobby
All right.
POTUS and Jared McCain.
We have our
That's
ticket.
the ballot.
Dude, that's spicy.
Cool.
All right.
Imagine Jared McCain. He's about to hit the nuke buttons, but he's doing a TikTok dance to it, and then he finishes with the nuke.
Give me a chance. Give me a chance.
I love that the vice president is the one nuking people. It's crazy.
All right. Well, guys, I think that's a wrap. For our great producer, Andy, Christian Dennis, Trevor Michelin, and the guy wearing his last name, I'm Scudder saying so long for now. We will see you next week.
Invest into your future.
Like and subscribe.